Hey, so I wanted to do a quick tutorial today about using silicone molds. I see a lot of questions for troubleshooting problems on these, so I wanted to just go through it and show you how I do mine. Excuse, I'm not wearing makeup today. My hair's thrown up. It's a Saturday and it's just kind of a lazy Saturday, so but let's get started on the tutorial. So for this, I will be using the Louis Vuitton, the LV mold. The customer wants it pink, so I'm going to do pink, and then she wants it glittery, so I'm going to throw some glitter on it. So, here we go. Okay, so once again, I do this with every Freshie I make. I measure out the beads beforehand, and I measure them in just a baking pan. So this customer wants Beautiful Day. That is her favorite. It's the one she always orders. Alright, it's a little bit harder to measure with this. It's not an exact science. With the molds, with cookie cutters, it tends to work a little easier. Alright. My oven is already preheated, which I know you don't technically have to preheat toaster ovens. I like to because it just warms it up, so it tends to bake better. Okay, so there is my pink. Alright, with these, I literally just do this is a 0.15 cc. It's a little bit bigger, so I'll do 2 scoops of that. This is a super fun, bright neon pink. Now, with the silicone molds, I don't do, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I do the rolling pins in it for the holes. I don't do that on the silicone. I've not tried it. I'm not sure if it would work. Couldn't get it to stand up straight with the silicone, so I've not tried it again. I've not messed with it. If I'm drilling a hole in it, I drill after. This one I'm actually going to put an eye hook in because that's the way the customer likes it. And then it also doesn't take away from the Freshie. So I've just started doing those little eye hooks that screw in, and I really like them. Alright, so now for the glitter. I just take and sprinkle some on. The glitter does get messy, and that's just kind of part of it. So, alright, I am done. Now with this one, it takes a little bit longer to bake. So I put these in at the 350, and I do it for 14 minutes. Hey, so my Freshie is done. I pulled it out. So I'm going to just show you. One thing with this is with silicone, you do want to let them cool pretty good before you take them out because you don't want the mold to warp. And I love these. So I am absolutely going to get glitter that falls off. That's just part of it. But what is so nice is that they literally, nope, okay. So this one is still not cool enough to pop out. So when they're cool enough to pop out, they will not distort. It literally just pops out. So I am going to leave that and come back to it in a few minutes. Okay, so it has cooled even longer. So now it should be ready to come out. So yes, much better. It just pops right out. Okay, and there is, I shake off any excess, but there is my thing, my Freshie. So it's super sparkly, super fun. And what I'm going to do is right here in the top, I am just going to put a one of the eye hooks, and it will hang from there. So that one, all I do is in between the little beads, I push it in, and then I put a little bit of super glue, hot glue around it to make sure it stays. But that is a super cute Freshie. She will love it. So just one of my customers that orders from me all the time, so I made this one for her. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, please leave them below, or if you have anything that works for you, please drop it below. We're always learning. This is a craft that is ever changing. New ideas are always coming out, better ways of doing it. So if you have something, drop it below. Let me know. If you have any questions, drop them below, and hopefully here soon. I have the capability to make the molds, I just don't have the time. So I'm hoping here, I have 38 days left before summer break, so I'm hoping, 38 school days. Let me specify that, 38 school days left until spring break, or summer break. So I'm hoping, come summertime I will have the chance. If not before then, maybe one of these weekends I'll have free and not be doing orders and can actually sit down and make the stuff. So I want to start selling these molds, just silicone molds in general, because I actually prefer silicone molds over cookie cutters any day. There are pros and cons. Cookie cutter bakes less and you can get more of a variety of shapes for more cost effective, but cookie cutters also bend. So, after about maybe the 6th time of doing them, they start to bend, and then I spend 10 minutes bending the shape back into place when I need to use it the next time, and that's just a time killer. So these, silicone molds, as long as you don't pull them out hot and warp the shape, they're fine. All you have to do to clean them, wash them in some warm soapy water. The glitter, it stays on, it comes off. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. I just make sure there's none on the inside where I'm going to be baking. And then what else? These are way more expensive though. So, and they're harder to store. Like my cookie cutters, I just have on peg hooks behind me, and I can store, 10 of them on a hook. Where the silicone molds, I have to find somewhere to lay them flat, and, that takes up more space. So it goes both ways. If I need 10 cows, I have cookie cutters for cows. So I can buy multiple cookie cutters for cheap, buy 10 of the same shape, because they are, 25 bucks a pop. But if you have any questions or any suggestions, drop it below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, if I can say it correctly. See y'all next time.